Spit Studios in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. This is the Spit Sports Show. I'm filming this exactly 15 minutes after the Lions lost to the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship. Now, obviously, I'm not really in the best of emotional states, but I wanted to talk about this game while it was still fresh. And I've seen what you guys have been reading in the saying in the comments, so I don't want this to be a normal episode. So I asked my biggest haters as friends, the people who want to see me fail more than anyone else, my close friends, what is the question you want to ask me about this game? And what they came up with is this. Elijah, are you embarrassed at the fact you made a video about every reason the Lions are going to win and the 49ers came back from 17 down? And the answer to that is absolutely not. Every single thing I said would happen in this game happened perfectly to the script. I said player for player, we could match these guys. I thought we could run the ball on these guys because their run defense really is not that good. And God, we proved it today. Over 100 and 200 yards in the first half. We were smashing these guys in the damn mouth. But how did we lose then, Elijah? Well, let me tell you something. It had nothing to do with analysis. It had nothing to do with bets. It had nothing to do with what I said, what Nick Wright said, what anyone in the sports media said. It had to do with the fact that when it came to it, when we needed plays, when all we had to do was do exactly what I said was going to happen, the Detroit Lions Lion. It's that simple. We just have some sort of curse that no matter how close we get, there's going to be a player who goes off the rogue and off the wall, off everything, dropping passes. We are going to turn the ball over at the worst possible. Listen, here is what happened in the game. God, I really hope the audio is okay for this because I'm maxing it out because, gosh, guys, I'm feeling this right now. I'm upset. All right, so here's what happened. We're zooming. In the second half, we're actually playing some really, really good football, and Dan Campbell goes for it, which he's been doing all year. I'm going to get to that later because everyone who I was watching the game with was like, kick field goals. No, I like the decision, and I'm going to go with that in 1 second, but let me finish. Josh Reynolds, that drop on fourth down is bad, man. It's right here. It's right here on you. Got through a beautiful ball well under pressure, which everyone told me he couldn't do. Threw it perfectly. Josh Reynolds makes that catch 9 times out of 10. Oh, wait, maybe he doesn't because he did it again later. I'll get to that in another play in a second. But what did that fourth down drop lead to? The single luckiest play I have seen since the David Tyree helmet catch. Seriously, what gods have been sent down? What angels, what demons had been sent down for that ball to perfectly go off of Vildor's head and the corral in Brandon Ayuk's hands as he sprawls out for it? Like, that is just a play that could only happen to us. It really could. Like, the Lions lined. Like, this stuff, it doesn't happen to any other team like this. It really doesn't. In big games, like, it just seems like everything just collapses as soon as one guy makes a mistake, and then as soon as they score the touchdown off of that because they were on the 2-yard line, Jahmyr Gibbs fumbles for like the second time this year. Like, what do you want me to do about that, guys? I've told you what the script was. It worked perfectly. But I really didn't think a guy who had fumbled once the entire season, I couldn't account for him fumbling, guys. I didn't know. I didn't know. And he does it on the first play, and the 49ers have every single bit of momentum, and they go down and score because they're at the 20 at that point, whatever. At this point, the Niners are feeling it because their run game wasn't working the entire first half. You know why? Because they were behind, so they had to throw it. As soon as the game was tied, manageable, they went right back to the run game and ate us alive. Oh my gosh, it was going so perfectly. And then and then we get the ball back. We still have a chance to go up by a couple scores here. First drive, perfectly drawn up, third down by Ben Johnson. Runs a beautiful crosser with Amon-Ra behind him, and he hits him right in the chest, and he cold drops it. You can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't make it up. I fell on the floor when that happened. I genuinely fell on the floor. I couldn't believe it was happening again. I really couldn't, because there have been a lot of moments as a Lions fan where it's just been like, this could only happen to us. There's that 10-second runoff game. If you remember that, there was the game where the Vikings were down by 20 points and Adam Thielen went for 3 touchdowns. There have been some bad moments, and I really thought we were going to be over them in this game because we played better than they did. I think throughout the entire game, I watched it. I really think we played better than they did, but as soon as they got the teeniest bit of momentum, the team collapsed. Oh my gosh, man. And as soon as it's tied, they can play whatever football they want. There were like 6 minutes left. They score a touchdown, and we're just in catch-up mode. Of course, Goff, as soon as his receivers want to make plays for him, throw some dimes. Jameson Williams, by the way, great game, brother. Like, I've been on you all year for not showing your potential. You showed it in this game. Good work. Laporta was solid. Listen, I thought the O-line played really well until the momentum changed. Like, it's interesting how... This one hurts. I've got to be honest. This one hurts because... I know, like, everything that I said was going to happen happened. And I want to talk about Brock Purdy for a second because I called him the weak link, and gosh, I stand by that. There's not a single thing wavering about my opinion. He is Jimmy Garoppolo with better legs. That's what he is. He wanted to throw that game away in the first half, and God bless him, he got his running game going, and he was able to play action off of that. But please, don't ever put him in the same conversation as Jared Goff. If anyone puts that game even near Jared Goff's blame plate, throw that off. It happens. The Lions lioned, and will we be back yet next year? I have no idea. Because the NFL is fascinating where if you don't have Patrick Mahomes every year, your window is just every year. It's not really like, yes, I think we're going to be a really good team next year. But man, we had some really, really good moments. We might lose Montgomery. We only signed him to a 1-year deal. I don't want to go off all the offseason stuff right now. I'll talk about that later. I just want to talk about this, but it hurts. It hurts. But at the end of the day, like, I can't complain that much because this was easily the most fun season I've ever had watching Lions football. This team felt different. As far as the fourth downs go, I totally understand people who saying, you know, kick it, whatever. But one thing I firmly believe in is the old Texas motto, you dance with who brung you. And these fourth down conversions, these fourth and shorts in opposing territory, that's what got us here. That's what got us the NFC Championship game. The fact that we played by the analytics, we played aggressive. If we got to the playoffs and played scared, I would be way more mad at that than the fact that they didn't work out. It happens. They didn't work out. But like the fact that we went for them, it's good. I'm glad we did because that's our identity. And also in the video, people are confusing. I never outright predicted a Lions win. I really didn't. Like, watch the video back. I never said Lion. I said the Lions can match these guys player for player, and I'd take the 7.5. And I think they are just as good as San Fran is. Well, they lost by 3 because of just an avalanche of bull that could only happen to us. It happens. Thank you all so much for watching. I know this is a quicker episode, but to be honest with you, I don't care. That's all I have to say for now. I'll be back with a full analysis of the game, watching the tape, what I think happened. But for now, this is all I got. Great season. Dan Campbell, thank you. Brad Holmes, thank you. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, that rookie class ain't looking so dumb now, is it? And we're going to be back. Back in the NFC Championship game. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait till next September. I'm going to have to wait till next September for more Detroit Lions football. That's what really hurts the most, to be honest. Like, gosh, it's not even February. And I've got another 7 months before I can watch this team again. Do you realize how nice it would have been to have a little 2 weeks of just me on this show talking about the Lions Super Bowl odds and all of that stuff? I'm still going to cover the Super Bowl. And if you had to make me pick now who I think is going to win, I think the Chiefs by 4, maybe more. I'd lean towards that side. I don't know what the spread's going to come out as. Like, it hasn't even come out yet. It's so fresh in my mind. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave something in the comment section below. Call me an idiot. Call me factual because, to be honest, like, again, my analysis was damn on spot on and we still lost, which makes me so upset. But comment something below. Thank you guys so much. We just hit 93 subscribers and first video ever to hit 1,000 views. Things are happening on this channel. If you want to be a part of it, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. Great to see you.